So let's look at a few pieces of common lab equipment. We're going to look at equipment for measuring mass, for measuring volume, and also for drying samples. For measuring mass in the lab, we use a balance. This is an electronic balance, which will measure down to the tenths of a milligram. And the way you use these, we always situate them away from any kind of airflow or vibration. And you need some kind of container to hold your sample. You put that onto the pan, close it up, hit the tear button once it's stable, and then you can put the sample on here and measure it. You want to make sure with any samples that you measure for weight that it's a stable compound, it's not going to absorb moisture, and also that it's at room temperature, because that will affect your results. For measuring volume, we have a number of different possibilities. The simplest piece of equipment is the graduated cylinder. If you need more precision than that, then we would use a pipette, a transfer pipette. Some of these are set volumes, so this is a 10 milliliter pipette. It says on the side here as Class A equipment is 10 milliliters, and it's calibrated to deliver 10 milliliters at 20 degrees C. To deliver means that there will be a little liquid left at the bottom. It's designed to have that. When you fill these, you need some kind of pipette filler, or some kind of like a rubber bulb like this. You fill up the liquid to the line here, and then you dispense it. So you get exactly 10 milliliters. If you can't find one of those pipettes for the volume that you need, then you could use a graduated pipette. This works exactly the same way, except that it's graduated, so you need to make an initial volume measurement and a final volume measurement and take the difference. For volumes less than 1 microliter, less than 1 milliliter in the microliter range, we need to use a digital pipette like this one. These have disposable tips to them. You dial in the volume that you want in microliters here, and you push down the button, put up the liquid you need, and then dispense it. These need to be regularly calibrated to make sure that they're measuring the right volume. Those are the pieces of equipment for measuring volume. For making a solution, we use volumetric flasks. These are flasks, again, which are calibrated to contain known volume at 20 degrees C. So this is a 250 milliliter volumetric flask. The purpose of a volumetric flask is to make solutions. That's our only purpose. So what you would do is put in a little water, add in the concentrated solution or the solid, mix it up, and then fill it up to the line. For drying samples, we can do that in a couple of different ways. We can use an oven or a muffle furnace. We can also use something called a desiccator. It's a piece of glassware which contains a desiccant, a material at the bottom which can absorb water. These are sealed, so they have grease tops to them to keep them closed. You put the sample in there, you close it out, and the desiccant will remove any moisture.